Say don't drink and drive. I'm a two-time world champion when I messed up.
Drinking and driving is not a flex. If you think that it is, you very much do not need to be having a driver's license. Hello everybody, welcome back to r/InsanePeople Facebook. Get your helmets on because there's gonna be stupid raining from the ceiling.
Just a reminder that this platform is just a box of nonsense and unhinged hinges. You can't just not have an IRL relationship with someone and get all of your assumptions from Facebook. LOL. I appreciate that people want to feel useful or something, but you can be a part of my life before you give me advice. It is just that there are only like 2.75 people that know me. How do you know somebody who that is 3/4 of a human being? How does that work? If you think that I'm some depressed victim who is oh so lost, you are mistaken. I share my observations and thoughts here, funneled through words of text. Pain is a beautiful part of life. It is twisted, it hurts, but the implications of experiencing pain often brings us to a depth in which we are uncomfortable discussing. I feel more discomfort in slathering the root of things in blind, sugary positivity than pretending to be happy. I am happy, enough to be alive and contribute to the world. But that is just baseline stuff here. If I had nothing going for me and no potential, then that might be good. The fact is, I've sought out and applied the generic advice lessons already. That's why I have the confidence and abilities I have today. I would not have clarity to even consider my life the way I do if I hadn't passed those trials of patience, anger, optimism, delayed gratification, leadership, meditation, etc. My philosophy is that the learning is never over, but things like this are not a challenge or obstacle at this point. My motives and desires are proven to be beyond the comprehension of those who are not part of my life. If you want a better understanding, then you are always welcome to meet me or begin a conversation. Just don't come at me with nonsense without data.
Ah yes, don't you just love it when you find out that your friends now suddenly become freaking philosophers on, good old Facebook, by that wonderful thing. I was silent in the vehicle on the way back to the hotel in Cairo. My stomach hung like lead. My colleagues with me on that second trip to Giza nudged. Tess, you okay? You are awfully quiet. Once seen, it cannot be unseen. There's a great theory that says that the Great Pyramid was under the ocean at some point in the past. Geologist John Anthony West and professor of natural sciences Robert M. Scooch concluded that the erosion of the Great Sphinx is not the result of the influence of the wind at all, but the water, and took place thousands of years long before the appearance of pharaohs who created the ancient kingdom. Wait, so wouldn't that mean that the erosion would be at the same level regardless of where they were, like the Sphinx and the pyramid would both have the same line on them?
Empty egg crates are mad AF. Older men can't still pull desirable women. We never wanted you for your mind. We never wanted you for your life experience. We never wanted you for your intelligence. We wanted you because you were fun to F and you make your life better with your domestic habits. If you can't be those things, you are not desirable to a man.
Dude, shut up. Superman was created as a champion for the poor and the downtrodden, to oppose and fight the kind of people you pay fealty to on a daily basis.
Yeah, Superman was an inherently right-wing character, and he would fight for truth, justice, and the American way against commie scum any day if he was written by any real writers who understood patriotism. But it's okay, he'll be public domain soon and I'll show you how it's done. I'm tired of hearing vegetarians call themselves vegan, as they paint with the boar hairbrushes, eat honey on buttered bread while cuddling their emotional support animal. You are not vegan. It isn't a trendy catch term. It is a lifestyle. This is giving me that You're Not a Gamer copy pasta vibes already, and I've just started on it. Not saying I agree with it, but I definitely know that it is hard to respect it, and appropriating the term makes you look ignorant.
How is having a pet not vegan?
The exploitation of any animal is wrong, including keeping pets for your purpose. I was thusly educated by a very truly vegan family.
Blank, that is the silliest thing that I have ever heard. I know many dogs and cats who live even better than I do. Pets are animals that are loved and cherished by their owners. Yes, animal redacted happens when people are poor pet owners and deserve to be prosecuted. There are also animals that aren't meant to be pets, but having a normal pet in general is not exploiting an animal. Plus, emotional support animals and service animals aren't exploitative. Animals can do work just as humans can.
Well, Blank, then you are a strict vegetarian. This is the point. If there are different degrees of vegan, then it isn't vegan. As I noted, I was educated decades ago by a vegan family. Fish and birds have a completely different lifestyle in the wild and cannot be owned by vegans. Reptiles that have a vegetarian diet and roam freely are quite different from those kept in tanks. If you can provide that naturalistically, all of the power to you. Dogs and cats have a natural diet. So do other reptiles. Can vegans serve them meat? No. Insects also fall to this, as they are animals too. Blank, it is the rationale of why you own it and how. I did way up there somewhere in the comments. Are you keeping the pet naturally? Or are you using the pet for your own benefit? Emotional support dog with an important job to entertain you with tricks. All are exploitive, even when necessary. And I'm not the one judging. Oh yes, the shit you are. Vegan lifestyle is that all exploitation for your benefit is wrong. It does not allow exceptions. It's not my philosophy, I'm just noting it. Vegans cannot serve meat, even to their pet whose diet would naturally involve meat or insects/grubs. If you place your pet on a vegetarian diet that isn't natural for them, you're creating health issues for them later in malnutrition. Their evolution allows them to survive on the diet that they naturally have. Vegetarian is not a natural diet for cats and dogs. Dogs, cats, and pretty much any wild animal has a specific diet designed because it is what they need. You can't just suddenly, be a bearded dragon, wake up one day and think, I'm not going to eat any more vegetables. No, you still have the vegetables and you need to get those nutrients from the vegetables. You can't just say, I'm not going to eat this and think that you'll be perfectly fine. And fortunately for vegans, there is alternatives for protein and stuff. When it comes to your dog though, you can't exactly start feeding them a salad. And you're acting like service dogs and emotional support animals don't get the option to be a regular dog at the end of the day. The service dogs very much are trained very well so that they know, okay, when this vest comes off, I can actually play around and do all my happy doggy stuff. You're not exploiting anything in order to have a service dog. Anybody saying that you can't be vegan and own a pet is just dumb as rocks. And there's nothing wrong with deciding to be a vegetarian, vegan. Just if you decide to eat a specific type of food, then that's perfectly
perfectly fine. What's not fine, though, is bashing somebody else just because their choice of food happens to be different.
Just been in Tesco and noticed all of the doors on some of the food stalls like ASDA and Aldi look like they're getting ready for the microchip that will eventually be used to open them when that happens. I will stop going there, as I've just pointed out, to Tesco and Aldi, but then again, if they get rid of cash and make it CBDC the only form of payment, I wouldn't be able to pay for anything anyways. No microchip implants, no CBDC, and no New World Order.
Yes, how dare a business happen to be doing something to help deter theft? Only thing like this that has ever confused me is Whole Foods for some reason being able to scan your palm and get your information for your account. That one I am still working on getting used to, and I'm still trying to figure out how the hell that works.
Oh, beer. Thank you all so much for the resources. I ordered a couple of books mentioned in this thread, and I'm following the links given. I absolutely am not allowing my child to be vaccinated, and I'm hoping that the material I share with my wife will give her more peace with my decision and make me more well-versed at explaining my decision. It's been a long time since I read up on the subject, and I forgot a lot of things since then, so thank you all so much.
Ah, yes, because you know, what Insane People Facebook video would not be complete without a good old I'm not gonna vaccinate my kid spiel. Hooray. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.